Hello, hello, hello. Come one, come all. Miss Aurora, we are live at the Wildcat Sanctuary. And boy, oh boy, are we a little tardy when it comes to our live post today. Typically we're in the AM, it is the PM. Nonetheless, happy to be live with everyone. Hey, hey, hey. Glad to see Aurora hanging out, getting some vitamin D. Had a little bit of a reprieve from the major heat that we've been dealing with from a big storm that came through the sanctuary yesterday. Still a little on the warmer side today for sure. But here you see Miss Aurora. She says, hey, I'm taking in the sun. You can take my sister, for example. We got options. Her sister Alana, well, she's all the way in their indoor bedroom, keeping cool. So nonetheless, happy to have some cats here. Happy to have a little bit cooler weather. And happy to celebrate Tammy's birthday. Officially, today is her birthday. And I think it'd be awesome if we could start off with this live post. And so many wonderful birthday wishes in the post that we made earlier today on our Facebook page. Just a photo post. But let's get some happy birthdays to Tammy in the comments. Tammy is the founder and executive director of the Wildcat Sanctuary. Today is her birthday. And, of course, we want to celebrate her herself. We've been celebrating her birthday wish for the cats of filling the freezer. But all of the fundraising aside, it's just great to wish Tammy a big old birthday wish. And we appreciate you guys joining in on that. Sue Button. Hey, Sue. Thanks for checking in from the other side of the pond. Marcy Sanborn's here, wishing us a good afternoon and a happy almost International Tiger Day, which is tomorrow. That's correct, Marcy. Hey, Susan Mensa. Let's see who else is here. Lois A. Hey, Lois. Maria P's here. Hey, Faith. Jennifer Meyer. I think we have some lion songs kicking up behind me. Lion Leo singing across the way and from Wild Woodlands. Hey, Linda Hicks, glad to have you with us. Cheryl Harden, PM for you in California. Well, it's PM for us here in Minnesota. We really got behind schedule today. A lot of stuff on the docket, obviously, and certainly caretakers have kind of take priority when it comes to getting their stuff done. I did go in and get some enrichment placed with Mr. Baby. We had a fun little piñata shaped like a birthday present and another piece of enrichment for him. And Baby said, I'm doing my own thing. And he came, walked, and sniffed the enrichment and then went into the depths of his habitat to find a cool, shady spot to hang out. So was hoping that Mr. Baby could make a feature on today's live post, as it is Tammy's birthday, and we know that Baby's all the cats here at the Wildcat Sanctuary are special to Tammy, but Baby in particular. And if you read Baby's story on our website, you gain a little bit of a better understanding as to why Baby is such a cat that's close to Tammy's heart. Adrian Swartz, hello from Mexico. Adrian, are you on vacation? That sounds absolutely marvelous. I'm just going to double check that usually the chitter chatter of the paparazzi can cause one of the members of the Lion Sisters here, Aurora and Alana, to stir and come and see what they're doing. And I don't see that I've caused anyone to stir. That would be Alana, who's up in their indoor bedroom. Obviously has 24/7 access to come inside and outside. And it's Aurora, who's holding down the fort on her platform. Let's see what else is happening here. Hopefully some birthday wishes to Miss Tammy. There we go. Thank you for that, Robin. Giving Tammy a big happy birthday. Mia, hello. Jeannie Curry saying hi to myself and Olivia and all. Thank you for that, Jeannie. Hey, Naomi Gerhard. Let's see. Christine saying it looks beautiful outside. It really is. It looks like there might be another, not as severe as yesterday, but another little front moving in here. See the blue sky, and it starts getting a little bit moodier and moodier the more I turn this direction. So I think we have a little bit of some rain precip heading our way. I think everyone can agree, if you got rain yesterday, I think we could hear Mother Earth gasping and just excited to get some rain. It's been incredibly dry here at the sanctuary. And the rain that we got yesterday probably still doesn't put us up to the average rainfall that we should have accrued this time of year. But nonetheless, good for the grass, good for the ground, good for the trees. And it makes me happy that we got a little bit of a reprieve from all this darn heat. I like that, Faith. How poetic. A lion song from your favorite Lion King, a Leo. For a Leo, that'd be Tammy, her birthday. Very poetic. And Miss Aurora says, I'm going to settle all the way down. As I said, I had a planned live post with Bobcat Baby. Bobcat Baby has other plans. Wasn't too interested in his enrichment, which is always fine. I did bring his mirror down there. We posted, would have been earlier this week. Baby likes enjoying some mirror enrichment. Baby is one of our geriatric residents. Baby has severe arthritis. Baby also has some mobility issues. You guys may remember he gets a large amount of fluid under one of his legs. I believe it's his right leg. And about a year ago, we had sedated Baby to drain that fluid that was developing in his arm, and unfortunately, it just kind of welled right back up again. And we know Baby, I just mentioned, is a geriatric cat, so we don't want to be sedating him unless it's absolutely important. And obviously, caretaker is making a point to ensure that Baby still has a quality of life and isn't, I see you, pretty lady, and isn't having too many issues moving around. And Baby, as always, is always here to show us just how happy he is, despite some of the things that have been granted to him with age. As you get wiser, Baby, other things happen as well. But happy that Mr. Baby's doing well, and I'd be a little happier, Miss Mansa. I'm glad we get to see you, but I'd be a little happier if we got to hang out with a baby, too. Mansa holding down the fort here. Leo holding down the fort there. And I'll make my way. Yeah, I'll give you a wide berth, Mr. King. Give you a wide berth. Because I kind of like it when you're protective over your habitat. And I'm aware of that, so I'm going to go nice and as far away as possible. And I'll take an extra step back for the king here. Jeannie Curry asking, is Baby a bobcat? That is correct. Baby Jenga Blue is a bobcat. And was originally rescued by Tammy all the way back 20 years ago in 2003. Yowzer. And you think the Wildcat Sanctuary has been host to so many residents over the year, and Baby, who's been living at Wild at Heart for 20 years, that's so incredible. And Jeannie, I encourage everyone to check out Baby's story. You heard me mention Baby Jenga Blue, kind of 3 different names for one cat. And there's a pretty incredible story attached to that, and why Baby has 3 names. And really just how touch and go it was when we first rescued Baby. Let me get Miss Daisy here. And also with it being an unfortunate and cruel example of what happens to cats like Baby. Baby was purchased from a notorious breeder of bobcats in Montana, who since closed down. But just to gain some perspective, Baby was shipped in a box, and suspected that he was dropped during shipment. And Baby was suffering some neurological damage and was showing major neurological symptoms upon rescue. Which means, just goes to show, as I kind of mentioned, take the opportunities where I can, is how much these breeders are in it for profit. They just threw Baby in a box, wrapped him up, and sent him to somebody who had purchased him off the internet. And Yeah, you just shudder to think that those types of situations have unfolded for some of our rescues, and we shudder to think that, but definitely feel a little empowered that we're here to make a difference for baby and stand up for him, and use baby as an example for those cats in the future, so they never ever have to go through anything like baby went through. And in honor of International Tiger Day coming tomorrow, we should be getting an appearance from a sneaky, stocky tiger, Indy, who's on the other side of that large platform extending over her pool. Kathy Silva, I couldn't agree more, saying how you every time you hear baby's name, you only hear it in Tammy's voice going, baby, baby. And I think everybody can sympathize with that. Hey, Miss Lady, yeah, I'm talking about this sneaky tiger right there. This would be Tiger Cub Indy. Well, thank you for the chuffs. Thank you for the chuffs. And the stock. Hey, happy International Tiger Day tomorrow, Miss Indy. I won't be here, but I still want to wish you an International Tiger Day. So International Tiger Day, a day to really highlight some of the conservation efforts that are being made to protect wild tiger populations. Good chuffs, Miss Indy. Well, how does a wildcat sanctuary that maybe isn't participating in conservation but is still rescuing captive tigers, well, how do we play a role on International Tiger Day tomorrow? What's that, a wood chip you got there? Is that a wood chip? You got a wood chip there. I'm trying to talk about International Tiger Day and you're distracting me like this. Crazy tiger in all my days. But obviously, with how I kind of mentioned the premise of International Tiger Day, wanting to raise awareness towards efforts of protecting wild tiger populations, well, we are working on diffusing the captive tiger issue here in the United States, so we can focus, hopefully in the future, focus our efforts on doing exactly that, protecting wild tiger populations. Not to say that a cat like Indy doesn't matter. She matters a lot. But unfortunately, with how she was bred in these cats in the United States, they are captive born. They're being taken from a captive gene pool to breed these tigers, and there's no conservation effort to a cat like, or no conservation value rather, to a cat like Indy. And so the sooner, as we kind of often say, that we can put ourselves out of business, the sooner we can kind of set our sights on helping wild tigers. And boy, oh boy, we're proud to be helping captive tigers, because I'm sure you guys have learned after following here, they're very much still in need of a voice when it comes to having a voice. And Miss Indy, it's just one of the cool things of, hey, we already have an excellent, excellent population of amazing people who are informed on what we do and how we do it, and how we can make a difference for cats like Indy and those yet to come, which means that we are angled to be joining in on helping raise conservation efforts towards our wild populations, Miss Indy. Because that's how you got your name, Miss Indy, is when she was being kept at Southwest Wildlife. She was named Indy for India, which is where you can find amazing populations of native Bengal tigers in that southern part of Asia. What do we think here, What do we think? Snooping around up to no good, she says. Doing my thing. Faith is hearing some of the moos, and we're getting a stinky face here. Fleming response. Liz Green, that has to be Indy. I love how much she loves the grass. That is one of the telltale signs of Indy in particular, is that she is a grass lover. And if you ever see a clip on Facebook or Instagram or wherever, and you're like, gosh, which tiger is that? But, they're rolling down in the grass. I can't really see their face. Liz is on the right path. I think a good educated guess would have to be Indy. Yeah, you made a little bit of a name for yourself here, I thought you were going to be... We came back from your rescue on a Friday. Oh, it's potty time. We came back from your rescue on a Friday, Miss Indy, and when I came back to work on a Monday, I was half expecting to come and see a green tiger with all that rubbing you were doing on your grass there. Indy, taking a little potty break, as a wildcat like her would do. She doesn't use a litter box. She's just going to go where she pleases. And to that point, Indy, you can see urine, all these little dead patches of grass are where Indy's going potty. And we obviously don't mind a dead patch of grass, but just gives you an idea for how potent tiger urine is. And it is quite potent. If you had a cub like her in a home environment, among the many things that would be negligible of having a tiger in a home, that the destruction of their furniture with their urine alone is a great reasoning for that. Whoa, Andy, that is not very ladylike, going potty and then smelling it. Well, she says it's maybe not ladylike, but it's tiger-like. So it's A-OK, and you're right about that. A-OK. Kathy Silva says she sees your pee spots. Yeah. And if you look close at the fence, there's a lot of kind of white, kind of shading on some of the fencing too. That obviously being dried urine. Not uncommon for Indy to try to mark Daisy, Daisy to try to mark Indy. Pandora notoriously had a favorite kind of porta potty stop when she was in that other habitat. And the whole habitat wall covered in dried urine. And the grass showing lots of signs. That was her favorite potty spot, Missy. But such is life here when you're a wildcat like a tiger. You're going to mark. You're going to do what your instincts are telling you to do. And here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, you are never disciplined for that, pretty lady. Hey, Tanya Toner, glad to have you with us. Checking in on a few more comments here. Enchanting is right, Liz Green. Looks like I should have given you some more privacy when you were going potty. Yeah. Oh, man. Excited for everyone to have a good weekend. Kathy Silva likes India, short for Indy. Quite apropos as we've been talking about International Tiger Day tomorrow. But speaking of the weekend, hoping everybody celebrates and shares a tiger post, be it from the Wildcat Sanctuary or wherever. It's, as always, good to raise awareness on any type of plight of the wildcat, and on International Tiger Day when we can raise awareness on tiger conservation. As we are all animal lovers, that's imperative. So thank you guys for doing that. And the weekend too, Miss Indy. We'll be wrapping up Tammy's birthday fundraiser. So many of you have already stepped up and offered your support, and I thank you for that. And just a final reminder that the fundraiser is active through this Sunday. So if you want to give Tammy one last special birthday wish and give a gift on that fundraiser, very much appreciated. And I appreciate all the birthday love in general that Tammy has received on Facebook, email, call. Lots of people turning out to wish her a happy birthday. And I just... again, just reinforces how awesome of a community we have here, Miss Nova. It's very fortunate to be a part of it, so thank you guys for that. Yeah, they're inside. All right, pretty lady. She says, yes, sirree. That's me. Pretty lady. Well, Miss Nova, as you continue to be the consummate goofball that we all know and love you for, I want to thank everyone for tuning in today, checking in with Tigress Nova. We get to start out the live post with, that would have been Aurora, the lioness, hoping to get Mr. Baby, but Baby's doing his own thing today, and part of the enrichment that I placed for him that I'm sure he's enjoying was a frozen gourd with some meat stuffed into it. So Baby's keeping cool on Tammy's birthday and staying safe. Glad we got the little tiger check-in with Miss Indy. Who else do we see? Leo and Mansa as we passed by. Yeah. It was a cat-filled post. We made it a cat-filled post. Yeah. So have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, everyone. And again, happy International Tiger Day tomorrow. And a final thank you for all the birthday love and generosity that's been shared with Tammy and the cats over the past week. Have a wonderful and safe weekend, everyone. We'll see you back here at the Wildcat Sanctuary on Monday.